What a tremendous football game. Holy. The hardest part about that 49ers defense was the two linebackers. You had Fred Warner and Quan Alexander, both of which are really good against the pass. $46-45. Was I doing my front four? Yeah, because my secondary is pretty good. All right. Well, first of all, let's go into our sliders because they definitely messed with the penalties. The penalty frequency is ridiculous now. So let's edit that. We still didn't get any offsides or false starts, but we did get a lot of holding. Way too many face masks. Roughing the kicker. Let's turn that off. Because that was just, it was too many. There were just too many of those fouls. It's not realistic. All right. Terrell Lewis locked up. We're going to let Ashawn walk. Probably going to let Hecker walk. Quite a few good receivers here. All right, 5-0 Rams against 4-1 Cincinnati Bengals. Very nice. All right, let's do it.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, I never fixed Cooper Kupp in the slot. He needs to be in the slot again. I never went into the depth chart and fixed that.
We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Van went for 216 and 2 touchdowns last week.
Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This is DJ Reed returning. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he's probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
We're playing zone because the 49ers taught us that our man coverage got burned bad.
Now Burrow on first down. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 38-yard.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And
nice. Nice tackle. Good job.
As they get him down at about the 40.
That's how we do, Micah Kaiser on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
the Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
55 is mine, guys. 55.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Tackle, tackle, tackle. How do you...
Ball's out, fumble near midfield. And now the Rams have got it.
I'm not sure how you give up that first down.
The Rams taking the field and leading the way. The man from Cal.
That was not a fumble.
#1 overall pick, Jared Goff.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah,
he got that first down.
For well over 400 yards. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll hand it off here.
Oh, sugar.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Trey Burton. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. This one
did he get it? I think he did.
And he will have 1st down.
Yeah, he barely got it.
Down at the 41. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
With the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it...
Oh, that ball's out.
And the Rams have got
Aaron Donald ripped that ball out. I saw that.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
So good field position for the Rams as they
Do they have
come on
Shaq
1st and
Barrett?
10 at their own 37.
They have Shaq Barrett and J.J. Watt.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of
No,
this up to
Shaq
the
Lawson.
41-yard
Okay.
line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Brandon, we saw...
Let's fix. We got to put Cooper Kupp in the slot. I don't know why I have to do this every single game, because I'm pretty sure I had made the changes in my main menu.
These defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A shotgun snap for Goff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Akers.
I'm going for it.
It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down.
There's no way you can stop me
Their
again.
bread and butter is the passing game. After that last play, maybe they need to go back to that passing game.
Well, what's been good for them along the way is they understand their identity. They are a passing team, but they do like to mix in the run every now and then just to keep people off balance. Didn't work very well on that one, but all in all, I like their philosophy.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off.
Gotta
on
make sure we
1st
double
down.
Watt just in case he shoots through the gap.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Still 9
Gonna be
yards
doubling
to go
him
on
every
2nd
single
down
time.
From the 27. On the give, this is Akers. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get into the end
Way to go,
zone.
Cam.
Touchdown Rams.
Way to go.
Cam Akers, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Good blocking.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Oh, nice pass.
To Zay Jones.
Lucky. You got lucky, but that was a nice pass.
5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
But remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll run on first down. Nixon, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Here we go, sack 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Run. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Okay, 3rd down.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down.
You got nothing.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow dumps it off to
Oh,
Nixon.
man, he lowered his head for that
And
one.
he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
That's a play that
Joe
likely
Mixon
be
said,
forgotten
"I'm
when we
getting that
talk about
first down."
Moments in this game, but plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Get him.
Under pressure, and
That's
he
right.
will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Terrell Lewis.
That's
in
right.
there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. This is Mixon on the draw. And no
Oh, now
room
it's
that
3rd and
time,
long.
Getting it to about the 46. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
3rd down.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle.
Good job, defense. Great job,
And
defense.
he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
All right, let's go down, score another touchdown,
Again, here's Cam Akers
and we will be
offense.
comfortably
And we check
ahead.
the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Now Goff on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll try the left side.
Nice run. Nice run. Let's keep going with it.
45, they'll spot it at the 44. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now that they're in zone.
And the Rams first down.
Let's shift our line and then double Watt.
Check, check. Lucky. Switch.
Right back to him on first down.
What a good job blocking. Look at that.
Just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Fantastic. Good job, offensive line.
There with a pickup of